Once you have your sample of aquatic insects and you're ready to start identifying them, you can take subsamples of your larger collection of the stream or pond water and use things like plastic spoons and ice cube trays to sort them out. You can just put insects that look the same in the same container. We're separating these out because these are damselfly nymphs and they are predaceous, and so they could start to attack each other, throwing our numbers off. So we're using separate bits of the ice cube tray to hold them individually. But these are mayfly nymphs, and once you have your insects separated out, you can start to identify them using a few resources. So initially we're just pulling those out, separating some of the vegetation. It makes it a little bit easier to find all the insects. But again, we're just using normal household items as we were with the insect collection to separate these out into individuals that you can then look at. If you have access to a dissecting scope, a microscope, that makes it very easy to identify them. But even if you don't have access to that, even just using a hand lens could help quite a bit to see some of these features that we're going to use to look at them. If there are any specimens that you wish to hold on to for a longer period so that you can study their adaptations a little closer, you can put them in any small containers, small vials. One thing that we have there in view now is a small glass vial that's full of hand sanitizer, which is a really good preservative. What we did is we anesthetized the insect in rubbing alcohol that knocks them out fairly humanely, fairly quickly, and then we put it in a small container of hand sanitizer, which prevents them from sloshing around. Makes it very easy to study the specimen closely much later, and it preserves them really well so you can look at them. You can see we're using a pictorial guide to aquatic insects just to get the family level identification on our specimens. Family level is enough for what we're going to use. We do this for a few reasons. You can, once you know what type of insect, the family of the insect that you're looking at, you can go and find a lot more information on some of their adaptations, their lifestyles, what their ecological role is. You can look online or in textbooks to find more out, which can, add to your own observations. Another thing you can do with that is once you know what kind of an insect you're looking at, you can use the tolerance value, the tolerance to pollution of that insect, to figure out or to estimate the quality of the water from which you got this insect sample. Once you have the information on the adaptations of the insect, you can look up additional information on those to see if they have any biomimicry related solutions to your design problem. And you can also do the extra activity on bioindicators of water quality.